How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Therapeutic Mentality YouTube channel. Today, guys, I'm going to be talking about anxiety and just how we can deal with it as students. Before I get too into this video, it's going to be difficult just to deal with everything that's going on in the world, and being a student definitely doesn't help with the added stress. Like I've stated in my previous videos, mostly in my sleep one and anxiety, you kind of have to find a spot to do your work and all your online classes, because say if I were to do my online classes here in my room, I wouldn't be able to concentrate. The reason that it's so hard to concentrate in an environment where you do everything that you do in and then try to do schoolwork or pay attention in class is because you're not used to having that environment be school and like focus related. So what I recommend you guys all to do is, maybe say if you're on campus or maybe you're at home, just try to find a spot that works for you where you can dedicate that area just to work and just to focusing on whatever your homework or school related things are. So like for me, I try not to do my work here. I tend to go into the room next to mine, or sometimes to a different building, which kind of can put me in like the school related mode. That way I can really focus on my task at hand. Especially for people my age, it's tough to try to not look at your phone, especially during online classes. I mean, it's hard to even look at a screen for that long. I mean, you guys know that. But just try not to look at your phone. I know it's easier said than done. It's really silly, but just try not to. The next technique that I have to just kind of deal with the stress of school and the amount of schoolwork that we have is the Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is 25 minutes of work and then 5 minutes rest. And you can literally just set up like a little alarm on your phone and just time for 25 minutes and really try to focus during that time, and that way you can really tackle the situation at hand. Another thing that works for me is writing down what I have to do, and that can be in an agenda, just on your computer, or anything really. Once you have everything written down, I try to focus on just one thing at a time, because that's why we get so anxious and why we get so worrisome of getting everything done, is because we look at this huge long list of all the things that we have to do and we just overwhelm ourselves. If we focus on one thing at a time, we can really just focus on that and then tackle it. Another thing is acknowledge what gives you anxiety. So if it's test taking, write that down and take more time, like allocate more time of your day to study. This way, when you go into that test environment, you'll be more prepared and you won't have so much anxiety over the test. Another thing may be understanding which classes are going to be more difficult than the others. Another thing that I do is I have like a daily planner that I use, and I allocate certain days for certain work. So on my Mondays, I'll do like Spanish work. And that way I don't overwhelm myself with the amount of work that I have to do later in the week. Another thing that can help us and actually make us, I know it's tough, but like try to enjoy the work, is to focus on your why. Focus on why you're doing what you're doing. So for me, I want to be a therapist and I really like helping people. And it's hard to remember that. Like say I'm taking my Spanish class and I really don't want to do the work. If I focus on why I'm taking Spanish, so I want to take Spanish to talk to people in Spanish and really help them with their mental health, and I'll eventually add that to my mental health page on Instagram. When I focus on the why, I can really take pride in what I'm doing and really put effort into understanding the material and trying to get a good grade. That way I can really progress in what I want to do. And I think in some way or another, I think we're all trying to work towards helping people in some way. Whether that be even something as simple as like a janitor. I mean, I've seen really happy janitors just because what they're doing, they take pride in it and they really enjoy helping others. Another thing is, guys, try to be patient with yourselves because this is very tough. It's not talked about enough, but this is very tough. With COVID and everything and online classes, we're not meant to be taking online classes. This is not how our brains work. It's not what we're used to, and it's really tough for a lot of us. So reach out to people. Don't be afraid to talk to people about your anxiety and just how you're dealing with your classes. Even your professors or teachers, I'm sure they're more than welcome to talk to you about that kind of stuff. And of course, like I always talk about, meditating and journaling. Obviously, I say it's helped me a lot. It has. There's anxiety meditations that you can find on YouTube that'll help you a lot, I think. And just journaling and writing down what's bothering you and what has like overwhelmed your brain can really help you. When we acknowledge and understand our anxiety, we can really take it to the core and really be passionate for ourselves and understand that we will be okay and we can get through this. We've been through a lot, and dumb online classes and just the work that we have to do isn't going to stop us. I know it's difficult to think about right now, but we have a lot to look forward to. And sometimes our problems right now aren't always going to be our problems in the future. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. You can always reach out to me on my Instagram page at Therapeutic Mentality. You guys can do this. Take care.